So I'm going to make a video of one of my paintings from start to finish. So that includes getting the canvas. So this is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to go and get a canvas. Woo. This is Devon. Rainy Devon. So we are here. We have arrived at this fantastic place called Trago Mills. Yes, it basically sells everything that you could possibly imagine. Hopefully they're going to have a couple of canvases, but we'll go and find out. That's the one. So this is a very strange place. They like I say, they sell everything. They have a train station. They have this weird massive god which is kind of poking out through the trees. Let me show you. There he is. He's huge. Just popping out through the trees there. But yeah, this is probably the most bizarre shopping place in Devon, but I got my canvases, so that's all that matters. So we're going to head back and get cracking. Lovely. I've painted a lot of canvases and I have tested lots of different types, and to be honest, the De La Roni deep edged canvas is the one for me. Loads of other canvases that I've had loads of problems in the past with finishing a painting, and then because the canvas that it's on is very thin and not very sturdy, the paint has cracked, and I've lost so many of my portraits, my kind of people portraits that I used to do because of this. So I decided to test as many different canvases as possible, and the De La Roni deep edged is the one I go for. So hello, first thing we're going to talk about is not the dartboard. We'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about appearance. As you can see, the glasses have come on. When the glasses come on, that means there's some serious business coming. So stay tuned, because glasses on means things is about to get tasty. I'm joking, of course. I have to wear the glasses because I couldn't see without them. Yeah, anyway, so the other thing I want to talk about, apart from the lady over there, is the garms. Okay, so when you're painting, you've got to make sure that you are wearing the correct garments. Alright, so today I've gone for this hoodie, which I've customized by absolutely covering in loads of spray paint. As you can see, there's my trousers, but more importantly, there's my little buddy who's just popped out of the woods. Hello buddy, are you okay? Where was I? So garms, got the jacket. Yeah, jacket's looking good, nice. But what we also have are the shoes. Okay, so the shoes, can you see the shoes there? Oh, the shoes are nice. Yeah. Basically, if you want to keep your shoes looking like this, then you got to wear those. Okay, when you're painting. These guys I see in videos with like fresh white Nike trainers on and like, you know, designer clothes. Don't know how they do that. I'm just covered in the stuff, man. As soon as I start painting, it just goes everywhere. I mean, like, look at my floor, look at the walls, look at my easel. Everywhere is covered in paint. So yeah, basically this place is a mess. First thing we got to do before we go any further is tidy up. Is back, and this is Alfie. Alfie loves to come down to the shedio and basically just cry at me until I pick him up and take him up the house and give him some biscuits. That's basically all he ever wants. In the moon, yeah. All that and jumping up things as well. He wants to do a bit of that. There he goes. Right, see you later. I do have two cats. The other one sleeps most of the day and most of the night. She is a very sleepy cat. I'm sure that we'll see her at some point, but for now we've just got Mooney. So I mentioned earlier on about canvases cracking. This is the kind of thing that I used to do. I used to paint these lovely portraits. And unfortunately I did them on some fairly cheap canvases, so as you can see in a lot of areas the paint has just cracked, which has kind of made them unsellable, which is why they sit here in the shedio rather than in some exclusive gallery somewhere. It's a shame, but what can you do? It's all a learning curve. Okay, so that's us sort of tidied up. It's looking a little bit neater in here now, so we can get ready to start painting, which is still going to be a little way off. We've got lots to do yet, but we're going to start. So, this is a job that I hate doing, but I need to do it every time I do a new painting, and that is to get rid of all the old paint from the cans I'm no longer using, so I can reuse the stencil caps. Let's hate this job, it's got to be done. Okay, so that's that bit done, and now I've got my stencil caps. I just need to give them a couple of hours, let them crisp up a little bit, and then I can scrape them off so they're nice and clean and start again. The next step, once we've got all our paint caps clean, is to find our picture. And we need to just do a little bit of stuff in Photoshop and then ping it across to my iPad, and then we can start gridding out the canvas. Let's find our picture. We are this one. Okay, this is already sized to fit nicely on a 50 by 60 centimeter canvas. I just need to add a grid to it. So the first thing I've got to do is try and find, okay, there we go. So we've added a lot of extra little bits to this grid. The basic one, I think, should be there. That's layer 2. So if we get our windows together, we should be able to grab that one and pop them into there. Let's apply that. Okay, so now what we need to do, just where the eyes are, is to just bring in some extra little lines just so that we grid this bit out as well. So yeah, this is what he looks like. This, by the way, is Oscar, and he now has lots and lots of grid lines all over him, which is going to make it easier for me when I come to draw him out on the canvas, so that I know everything is in the right place. So yeah, Oscar. Okay, so we are back. Got the picture loaded up on my iPad, and now we've got another job that I love to hate, which is gridding up his canvas so that it ends up looking like that. At least that's the plan. So while I'm here, I'm gonna pick a bone, Dale Rowney. These things that you put in the back of the canvases to help stretch them, maybe, Do you think that you could make them the same size as the holes that they're supposed to fit into? Because that would be sweet. Because I've just got loads of these that just don't fit anything. So yeah, that'd be nice. Nope, don't fit. I'm just going to mark out some pointers and then we'll draw some lines across. Boop. Basically, I'm just going to roughly map out the shape of the dog so that I know where the squares are for the eyes and the nose and the mouth, so that I can add those other grid lines. So yeah, I'm just going to get into it.
Funny brother with the fattest of flows, connect, slick back your neck, slack, rock up your dome, it's popping off a lot. Rhythm I get diminish, shimmer off the top, Molotov effect as I elect the next interject, get into it, fill them up with words, emerge victory, turn them into something fronting like a don, literally, causing me to piss myself viciously from laughter, after must award these actors with a BAFTA, fully on form, we warn you step lightly, wreck Mike with a passion rivaling Aphrodite, it's the core rhyme scheme, believe we seek knowledge more horrid when we enter anger vent, pent up energy relent, lend it here and we will show you what the real is, no pretend, real music we defend, truth hurts but that's a friend, trust, truth hurts but that's a friend, believe.
So that's it for today. Life's kind of getting in the way now, so I've got to go and do some other stuff, but yeah, this is how far we've got, and we'll get back to it tomorrow. Hello.